Hey guys, I'm back. Man, I've had a busy last few weeks. For those of you that don't know, I work for a school district, so I was off in the summer, but we went back to work recently, so I've definitely been focused on that and trying to get that squared away, but I'm ready, so I'm going to get going again here. Today what I'm going to talk about is the system I've been actually trying out myself. I call it the $80 regression. And I'm basing it off of what they say that, the average person will roll 6 times. Now, I normally don't do this on any other roller or shooter unless I actually have watched them a little bit and I feel comfortable to at least take a chance on 3 rolls with them. And that's basically what this system is you're taking a chance on your first 3 rolls after the come out. So let's get started. You'll just see how it works as I'm going here. So the come out roll, I do $20 on the don't pass. Okay, so let's see what happens here with the come out roll. And it can backfire on you. I mean, you definitely need to hit 3 good rolls. Okay, so hard 10, that's going to be the point. So now I'm going to lay out $80 for 3 rolls, and then I'm going to regress. So what I do is I do a 66 inside. Okay, so I'll do this. And basically what I'm trying to do is get 3 scores on my first 3 hits, then I'll regress down. So you've got 66 inside, and then I just put 1 unit on the 4 and the 10, and then I actually do a $4 horn bet. All right, and there again, like I said, I mean, anything that I actually do and I show to you guys, I'm not trying to say you're gonna win, because if the dice don't roll the correct way, you're gonna lose. If I throw a 7 right now, that's the worst thing that can happen to me. But it can happen, so you guys got to realize that. I'm not trying to promote anybody to say you need to play this way because it's gonna win. But this is a good way to play if it's at a pretty hot table where you feel comfortable. So there's the 3 right there. You could see how I laid my bets out in a way that I'm going to win on every single roll no matter what happens. Some I'll win a little more than others. But right here, okay, we rolled a craps 3. So I get paid on the horn. All right, so I'll get paid the $15 for the horn bet. Okay, that was the first roll. And I'm going to replace my horn bet. So 1 unit on each of them. Okay, so here's the second roll. Once I actually regress, then I do a collect and press. Okay, hard 8. All right, so that was my second roll. I threw a hard 8, so I get paid $21 and I lose this. Okay, it's 21. All right, this is my third and final roll before I actually regress. Okay, and there's a 5. All right, so that's my third roll. I get paid $21 for the 5. All right, now what I do is I just play 32 across. So I come down with everything and I just play 32 across, and I'll collect and press now. And I collect and press based on the numbers that I'm hitting. So, I mean, if I hit a 9 now, I'll collect it. And then if I hit a 9 again, I may press the 5 because I haven't thrown a 9 yet. I don't know. It's just on filling there. So, all right, so now I go to a collect and press. Okay, 5. So I threw a 5, so that's the collect. So I'll collect $7 for that 5. Now this one here, I'm going to press. Okay, there's an 8. So I win $7 for the 8. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and press up. Let's press that 5. So I'm going to collect $2. Okay, hard 8. I should have pressed the 8. I had just hit it. So that's a collect. Collecting 7. Okay, and there's the 7. All right, so now that I hit the 7, I'm on the don't pass for a 20, so I actually get paid that, and I lose this here. So I started with $300, and as you can see, let's see, there's 300 there, there's 19 here. So there's 25, 30, 35 plus 19. So was that $54 I'm up right now. All right, let's try it 2 more times. We'll see what happens. So, okay, $20 on the don't. And guys, remember, I mean, if I throw a 7 or 11 here, I lose that. You can hop the skinnies and put a yo if you want, but I'm just doing it this way as an example. So remember, if this turns out really good for me, it doesn't mean it's going to be that way every time. Okay, 4 is the point. All right, so I'm going to mark 4, and I'm going to lay it out here. It's $80 total that's out on the board. We do 66 inside. We'll do a $5 10, a $5 4, and then we will do $4 on the horn, and we're doing this for 3 rolls. So like I said, at a hot table, you know, this can work. If it's a cold table and they're throwing 7s right away, you could forget it. Okay, there's an 8. This is just a way that you can collect on every single throw for the first 3 throws before you regress. So that's a $21 hit. I've got 3 units on the 8. Okay, so that pays 21. Okay, I lose this 4, so put the $4 back out there. Okay, there's a 10. This is one of the numbers that you win the least on, because you win 9 there and lose 4. So I'm going to put this in the bank, and I'm going to take it just for that. So basically you got a $5 win there. Okay, and that was roll number 2. Okay, and there's a 5. So that's a $21 win. Okay, so you lose this and you win 21. All right, now we regress down to 32, and we just let it play out. Pretty simple betting strategy. Not too hard to do. Now you've got the $20 don't. You could also kind of hedge that point if you want, because you're going to still score on these other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and throw another unit on here, so I'd win 18 and lose 20 if I hit the 4. If I hit here, then I collect some of it back. So I'm going to kind of hedge my don't, which is probably dumb, because the 4, you've got a pretty good advantage against that 4 with your playing the 7, playing the don't pass in your favor. Okay, so there's a 5. All right, so that's a collect. So you collect $7. Okay, and there's the 7. So, all right, I said I was going to play it 3 times, but you get the understanding of how this layout works, how this betting strategy works. So we'll just color up, see how we did with it. And there again, remember guys, I'm not promoting that you need to do this so you can win, because you never know if you're going to win or not. It depends on how the dice is rolling, but this is a fun strategy that you can pretty much score on every throw for 3 throws. And fortunately, I made it past 3 throws each of the times I did it. So started with $300. So here's the 300 I started with right here. So this is what I profited in. I don't know how long I threw, maybe 10, 15 minutes. So let's see here. There's 25, 50. Okay, so that's $70. 75, 80, $83. So I made $83 on this series with what I call the $80 regression. I actually like it. I have fun with it. I am going to take it to the casino and give it a shot. I have another friend, James, that's been coming over and throwing, and he plays something similar to this, but he's a pretty high roller too. I mean, he'll have, $600 out there at one time. And every time he comes and practices with me, man, he ends up, not every time, but I mean, a lot of times he'll end up like with a $3,000 win or whatever. And he was at the casino the other day, and he literally, in 2 days that he was there, he won almost $6,000. So I've seen it in action. I've seen it work. Fortunately, he's won a heck of a lot more than he's lost. He does lose, but this is kind of the approach he takes. He'll use a lot of money up here for about 3 rolls, 2 to 3 rolls. And then he just comes down to like a minimum and just lets it play out. So that's kind of the gist of what it is here. And he'll play exactly like I laid out, but he'll have like, $50 on each unit up here. And then he'll do like a $10 horn bet or an $8, $12 horn bet. So basically the layout you saw me using, that's what he uses with a lot more money. And I figured I'm going to go ahead and start trying that. But so I developed the $80 is what I was comfortable with on each individual hand. So hopefully you like that, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button so you can see when my new videos will come out. I'll definitely get back to showing, doing more editing and stuff. Right now I just don't have much time, so I didn't do any editing where you see the other camera angles, but I'll get back to that here soon. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys soon.